to another episode of Check That Post podcast. I'm your host, Jen, and these are my beautiful co-hosts,
Christina,
Queen,
and Marjorie.
And we are Check That Post. So, if you've been following us for a while, you already know we talk about life, love, and relationships. Mm-hmm. And tonight's topic is concerning love and how that plays in manhood / womanhood. Mm-hmm. But before we get deep, how was your day today, Christina?
My day was pretty good. It was pretty busy, but again,
Friday Eve. I'm ready for the weekend.
Oh, that's right. Queen?
My day was good.
Mine was good too. Well balanced.
And I feel like Christina, it's Friday for me, so it's all good over here. Mm-hmm. Well, let's get into it. So, what do you think? How does love play a part in womanhood or manhood?
Well, I guess I'll go first. Love definitely plays a big, major role, just in everybody's lives, not just women and men, but children. Everybody. Love is a powerful thing. And it comes in different ways, different forms.
Mm-hmm.
So, when it comes to a person, first of all, you have to love yourself.
Right.
So, you gotta have that real self-love, because if you try to go into a relationship, it's gonna be kind of hard if you don't have that love for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't really love yourself, how can you give somebody, all the love, that they want or need if you don't even have it for yourself? So, trying to fulfill that for somebody else before yourself would be an issue in itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like love, definitely, you gotta have that self-love first, and then, share it, whether that's relationship-wise, family, friends, just share that love. Like, nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing harmful comes from it, but if you're constantly giving love, you're usually getting love back. So that's my take on it, just from a grasp of it.
Yes.
I think it affects how you carry yourself as a person. With being loved properly, you communicate better, you feel better. Most of the time, hopefully you look better.
right.
You just have a light presence or vibe, like a glow about you that you might not have if there's no love in there. People just can see your beauty from the inside more when there's just a lot of love, present.
Yeah. It's an easy emotion to express, I feel like, so.
But, well, not really.
You don't think so?
No, not for everybody, no.
Well, true, yeah.
Well, there's still that self-will if you allow it, to happen. Because if you start looking at babies when they come here, it's so easy to love them.
Right.
And hug them and kiss them, and so as we teach our babies, how to do that, then they grow up, and of course they'll experience the letdown, but that's a part of the growing up part that you learn about how love works. But all of the above what MJ and Christina talked about, it does feel good, and it plays a major part, but nobody wants to be in a relationship where they're not loved.
Right.
Right. Well, I want to talk about for a second the love, how love plays a part in manhood, because really the way society has it or the way tradition have it. We've grown up, little boys grow up thinking that it's okay to not show love because they taught to be tough and to be hard, don't show their feelings and don't I guess don't cry especially. That's like a big one. But it's time to change that. It's time to let your little boys know that it's okay to cry.
Right.
It's okay to feel emotions. It's okay to show those emotions.
Right.
If you grow up to be a man and you fall in love, it's okay to let that person know that you love. You don't have to hide that.
Right.
It's okay to show that affection and let the world know, yeah, I love this chick. Like, this is me. But on the flip side, the way we've been brought up, tradition has it, or society, I should say, has it, where the man or the boy got to be so tough and not allowed to show those feelings because he'll be looked at as he's weak, which a lot of times a woman will say, oh, you weak because you showing emotion.
Yeah.
Where if she telling you that you weak because you crying, then you know that's not the person that you need to be with. Because men have feelings too, and we had that episode already, but men want to be loved, they want to be hugged, they want to be touched, they want to be massaged, they want all the things that us women want, that we know that we like have a list of what we want our man to do for us. The men want the same thing. They not going to be so quick to express that because of the stigma. They might be looked at as weak, but you best believe they want to do the spooning. Like they love that. Like they want to feel that you love them, and they want to know that they don't have to second guess that love. Because a lot of times, it's easy to tell anybody that you love them. Those are words.
Yeah.
But it's an action. What are your actions showing? So just like you want his actions to show you that he loved you, then same with him. He expect to see some action too. We put a lot of expectations on each other. Men it's just not easy for them. But you do have some men that don't care what you think. They're gonna, if they feel in a way, they're gonna let you know that they feel that way. Yes, and they need to express that. We got to get away from hiding our feelings because people make assumptions, and you don't want your loved one to be making assumptions to assume that you don't care nothing about them because you are unable to express how you feel because of the way you was brought up.
Can I intervene for a second?
Yes, go ahead.
So I was just going to say, I'm glad you said that because I'm just thinking about, like how different people have different love languages. So, I might like to get my feet rubbed, but if my man don't never rub my feet, I'm going to be like, he don't love me because he don't rub my feet. But if I don't tell him that I want him to rub my feet or I love when he rub my feet. So like, it's like if you ain't expressing it, or if you're not letting him know, like what it is that you want or what your love language is, what it is that makes you like be, okay, I'm going all in with this guy because he does this, he does that, he makes me feel like this, he makes me feel like that. So, you gotta let that person know what it is that you want, what it is that you like, what it is that you love. And, so y'all can get on the same page. Because if they already know, I'm not touching no feet, period, then I can know that I can tell you, go on
This
your
is
business.
That is just flesh.
Right, exactly.
It's a part of her. So if you love her, you gotta love her ugly feet
And
too.
if I pick up your crusty feet and rub your crusty feet, then you should be able to do something.
That is a part of her. So you love them feet. Ain't nobody telling you gotta be sucking on her toes.
No,
None of that.
right.
But
Unless
if you
that's
want
what she
to,
want, she might want that though.
but you gotta
And you might want that.
If he's wanting you to do that to him, then she gonna want you to do it too. So y'all know what to do. We ain't gotta go there.
Right. I just want to interject how, you know, love is, it's such a great thing, but when it's a lot different for a woman when she finds that she's lost that love. And so it's harder for her to get over it than it is for a man, because normally he's not moved by his emotion, and he'll move from one to the other, wherein the woman is always emotional. So a lot of times the next person, she'll always move very slow, because it's not easy to just always let somebody in your heart, because a lot of times you'll be thinking about the person before them. You get so far, you do so much for them, and then now you're back into the same spot. And it's kind of like, you know, you have a repeat continuous in your life. So it can be hard, very hard for female to continue down that route. So it'd be like, what the heck, might as well just, you know, continue to do for yourself and do things that make you happy. And so if it happens to come along that things change, you know, okay. But a lot of times when that hurt for a woman, it's real hard.
Yes, because like she said, we as women, we feel very deeply so. We're just not going to just give our love to anybody. So if you earn that love, they'll be trying to hold on to it. But when a woman, and like she said, love is a beautiful thing. When you find somebody that you can vibe with, and I mean, everything, it's like it's y'all against the world. Like it's the two of y'all. Like, can't nothing break that bond. Like y'all are like, y'all for each other. A lot of times before he even can express what it is he wants, she already got it waiting. She taking care of his every want, his every need, and vice versa. And he's always thinking about her, what would make her happy, what would put a smile on her face, vice versa. Like, love is beautiful. And like Christina mentioned, the love language. I just love the love language. You have to show the person that you say you love, teach them what your love language is. And they don't got to be no expensive purse, expensive pair of shoes, an expensive outfit. It could be him getting up in the morning. He off, but he gonna get up and go crank up your car, warm your car.
Take the kids to school.
Yes, it could be him rubbing on your feet. It could be him taking your braids out. It's all kinds of ways of him showing his love. Same way with a woman. It's anything that you can do with each other, and you do it without thinking. Like, bring him his plate of food, and he bring you your plate of food. You know, you do it without thinking. It comes natural to you. And there's many ways for you to show your love language, and that person gonna know that they can count on you, that you're dependable, that you ain't gotta worry about it. You call you, baby, I need such done. I need this bill paid or whatever before I get home from work or before they close or whatever. Okay, baby, I got you. He know he ain't got to worry about it. It ain't gonna be no argument when he get home. He already know you took care of it. Like, there's many ways.
That's a good one though, right there. I know the men love it right there.
Yes, like
there's somebody that could just be like, look, I got this going on. You know, can you handle this for me? You ain't got no pushback. You just like, okay, I got you.
Yes, that's love language, ladies. It could be anything. He might be shaving his head and can't reach a spot back there. Babe, I got it, baby. I'm coming. You go right in there and take care of it. Bam, it's done. No argument, no fuss. That's love.
Well, take the time out and pick the hairs when they turn back up in the beard, you know, stuff like that there, you know, it takes time to sit there and do that.
I got one.
You don't find that suspicious?
But
y'all sit down. Hello, Queen. Y'all sitting on the couch. Oh, God. I'll smug it up, and you look it up, and yeah, baby, and you see a little hair hanging out of the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, let me get that right there. Take some tweezers if you got to. That's love. That's love. You take care of it before somebody say, you know, you got a hair hanging out your. No, don't give nobody that opportunity.
Right.
You handle that.
Yeah.
That's love language.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, because you're watching them because you don't want them to go after those.
Yes.
abuse.
Right. Looking
But
for
there is a book called The 5 Love Language.
Mhm.
And so there's books out there for those that don't know. There are some books that
Yes.
you can school yourself on,
Mm-hmm.
you know, how to do. But the main thing is finding out what his love language is, and he finding out what your love language is.
Right.
And don't be afraid to tell them,
Right.
you know, this is what I like, because being intimate with somebody, they'll never know what you like if you don't tell them.
Exactly.
You know, you quick to say, oh, that part doesn't
What you
feel
don't
good,
like.
you know, when you don't like it, you
Right.
know. But just show them, because sometimes they don't know, and
Right.
you gotta always think about in every relationship, what I might like, the next person may not.
Right.
You know, and so you can try little things, you know, but you got to be able to be open
Right.
and say like, yeah, okay, and when they find that out, see, it becomes easy,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But you got to be able to open up your mouth and just,
That's
you know,
right.
say that, and just
Yeah.
and another thing that helps is writing those little love notes when they going out the door. You know, hey, give them a poem or something. Give them something that you can put in the lunch bag,
Yeah.
you know, so when they
Yes.
open it up, it's there. Or people who have the phones glued to them all the time. Send that text message, you know. Send it a couple times a day if you have to, you
Yes.
know. And make them feel like, I mean, you know, that's my king,
Right.
you know. So I want him feeling good when he going out the door. I want him thinking about me, you know, just thinking about. And I'm gonna tell you, when two people are so close, you could be thinking about them and they calling.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You could be you could wake up from a dream that they either calling you or you talking to them, and they're either calling you, you know. But it's so connected, like. Or you could have had an argument, but you're stressing in your mind about the argument that you had, and you know you get a phone call. What you doing? I feel you. You know, that's how you know you connected. You know, like, well, what you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You know, and so to me, that's good connection when you know your partner knows that you stressing about something.
Right.
And
Yeah, when they can hear it
they
in
can
your
feel
voice.
it. Yes,
Oh,
you know.
God.
And so that's when you know a person that well, that those things they can pick up on those things. But yeah, do that thing in the morning with that love thing. It starts in the morning time, y'all. Not when you lay down at night. No, do that thing in the morning and bring it on into the night.
Right.
But first of all, you got to start it out doing it. You know, don't let her walk out the door. You know, don't let him walk out the door and frustration have, you know, occurred there, you know, anger, you upset and stuff, you know. Like I know you don't feel it right now, but I'm gonna kiss you anyway. You don't want my kid, I'm gonna hug you anyway. I gotta do something.
Right.
You know, I don't want you on me. No, we're not gonna do that right there. So you gotta set those boundaries right there. So like, no, look, you might be mad at you, but this is what I need to do. So let me hug you.
Right.
You know.
Like I do, I chase them around the table.
Right. Don't even ask.
We not no newlyweds. We've been married finna be 7 years, so I still chase him around the table. Give me some sugar. I'm chasing. You would think we was newlyweds.
That's all right. That's all right.
But yeah, those little notes in the mornings, yes, oh yeah. Get your mind right. Have a good day, baby. I love you. If you don't want to say it, if you're mad, just send a heart. Let them know I'm mad.
Right.
But I still love you.
Right.
Anything. Anything. Just don't take their love for granted, because you don't know, you may not make it home.
Right. That part.
And you don't want that to be the last time or the last conversation you had. You call them old big head. You got a big head, but I love you anyway.
Right.
You know, just put it out there. Don't hold it in. And don't assume that they know. Don't assume it. Just express it.
Right.
Even if you gotta hear them say, I know.
Or you say, baby, I love you. They be like, okay. I don't settle for that. Okay, what? Exactly. Tell me.
Say it back.
Say it back. We ain't playing them days. But yeah, there's many ways to express how you feel. If you don't want to say it, or if you're scared to say it, show them. Actions always speak louder. Show them. Cook them that meal, their favorite meal that you know that they like to eat. And man, we're talking to y'all too now. Y'all need to step up y'all game.
Oh, absolutely.
Express how you feel. It ain't just on the woman. It's on you men too.
Right.
Hey, polish her toenails. She been working all day. Rub her feet. Cause I will soak my man's feet. Okay, and I give him the full job.
Full-blown pedicure.
Cause his feet is what carry him everywhere he
Right.
goes.
Gotta take care of his feet.
You know,
So if
some
you
men
take
don't
care
want to
of
go
his
sit
feet-
in no nail
Right.
salon with a whole bunch of women
Right.
and stuff. You know,
And if you do, ain't nothing wrong with that.
right, it ain't.
But let your woman give her the
Right.
opportunity to do it.
Yeah, I be seeing them in there. I be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That's all right there.
Take care of them nails. Cause
Right.
don't give another woman the opportunity to say, oh, your nails look rough. Why don't you come over here and let me take care of them? No, I got a woman at home. She take care of that for me, okay?
That's how you shut some stuff down.
Yes. Don't even leave it open.
Right.
But as far as love and manhood and love and womanhood, it is a beautiful thing. And if you have not had the opportunity yet to express it or to experience it, keep looking. You'll find it. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And we give you some tips so you already know what to do.
Right. And enjoy
When you
being
find
a
it.
woman, you know.
Yes.
Enjoy it, you know.
Yes.
Don't, you know, everything that you can think about yourself as a woman, you know, enjoy it, you know.
Yes, live in it.
Yes.
It's just a beautiful feeling. All right. Guess we're going to get into the gin. Dear Jim, how can a man show me love when he's not sure even if he loves himself? This guy really thinks he's not supposed to take time out for himself or his mental health. He thinks if he shows affection, he is weak. How can I convince him it's okay to hug me and I hug him back, or kiss me and I kiss him back? Sign Misunderstood.
Ask him for it. That's my first thought. I don't know.
Well, I think that maybe they kind of sound like some counseling needs to go on right there. Something has happened, and you may need to go and get some counseling. Or, you know, try to bring, see if that he will agree to go to counseling. Try to see if he doesn't, get some friends around, you know, and maybe you could talk about it. But something has happened. It's not supposed to be that way, because affection is supposed to be so free. You know, when a man or woman, when your man or woman comes around, your face light up. You know, and so when that face stop lightening up, you know, it's something wrong with that picture. You know, you automatically spark starts to happen. You know, when your man, you know, come around, or you'd be like, you know, even when he just walked up and be like, hey, and you'd be like, hey, pivot is step with that, you know. So I think something is a little wrong, and you might want to dig deeper into it. And they may not let you go but so far because there could be a shame of what has happened to them. But just explain to them how you would like for your relationship to go further, and you could be free to do the hugs and the kissing, and that it would just flow so free that you won't feel some type of way, because I will feel like that person didn't love me if I've got to do all that.
I guess Margie on that.
She pretty much hit everything.
Yeah.
I guess ask first, see where that goes, and if that don't work, then do what she said.
Yeah, because he could have grown up in a household where love wasn't shown.
Yeah.
Because that happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not used to showing that affection, you might have to teach him.
Right.
Teach him how to love you.
Right.
Teach him how to love himself even. You know, show him this is the way that we love on ourselves. Even if you got to pull him by the hand and taking to get him a massage, you know, that's him taking care of himself.
Right.
And sometimes men have to be apart from a woman to get to know who they are. Because sometimes, you know, you do grow up and you be lost. You don't really know who you are. And sometimes they just have to go through that. But that don't mean you abandon them. You know, you can just tell them, I'll be here when you finish going through whatever you're going through. I'm here for you. You need to talk or whatever. You need a hug. I'm here for you. And no, ladies, we not saying that you can raise a man. We already know that you can't. But all we're saying is be there and be supportive. Even if it's just with your words, support him. You ain't got to beat him down. Oh, you ain't no good this and you weak that. Come on, we're not doing that in 2024. Let's not do that. Lift him up.
Yeah, lift him up. But how did he
life.
get him? I mean, how did he get you? You know,
Yes.
That will be really my main question. But how did
Something's there.
you meet up with somebody that just wasn't doing this, being touchy, whatever. And like Jennifer said, some people grow up in a household where they're not as affectionate, and we grew up in a household that wasn't like that. But
You see how we turned out.
we turned out pretty good. We didn't have that situation going on with us. We embraced it, and it takes people a long time. And we were adults, and it was 5 of us. Well, it is 5 of us, but we were adults before we just started saying, "Hey sis, hey bro, I love you." And so we adamant about doing that since we started that. But imagine if we were already doing that when we were little.
Right.
But we're doing it now. So, but I think we all was probably in our 20s or something of it like that before we started. Getting into that, expressing it like that. So it does happen. People don't teach you how to love, and so the thing about it with us, we saw what we went through. It's not something that we're holding on over our parents. Our parents had lots of children. So you got your love where you fell in. And when I say lots of children, I'm talking about 10 to 15. So, you got your love where you could, fit in. But it made us make sure that we teach our children how to love.
Yes.
And then we see them teaching their children how to love, because them grandkids, they gonna hug you, and so and that's the joy that she and I have. MJ don't have that yet, but Not yet.
And Christina don't
And
either.
Christina don't either.
Yeah.
But it is a great feeling to just to have that love and everybody showing the love and the energy it feels nice and everybody is so happy, you know.
Yes, and that's what love is, happiness.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't experienced the love yet, just hold on, it's
That's the way
coming.
love goes.
That's right. Well, I guess that's it on this topic. I don't think I have another Dear Jen on this topic. So thank you for joining us for another good episode of Check That Pulse podcast. You can follow us on TikTok or Facebook at Check That Pulse and on YouTube at Check That Pulse Pod. Hit the like and subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you know every time we upload a new video. Write a Dear Jen letter to checkthatpulsepod@gmail.com or text 866-311-2251. Thank you.
Oh, shit,